thought I'd very quickly just jump on a YouTube live video because I'm in a school in London doing a djembe workshop. You can see just how many djembe drums. We've got a whole circle of djembe drums here. And one thing I did just on the fly this morning in this workshop, wasn't planning on doing it, but basically what happened, we're at the stage now that this is year 3, so they're a class of 7 and 8-year-olds. They're doing really well. This is maybe their 8th drumming lesson today. And we're learning a piece of music from West Africa, a piece called Jolly, great piece of music. And what I found was that actually, because now I've taught them 2 different rhythms that are supposed to be played together, so some children play one while others children play the other, they were really struggling to get this in time together. We've done a lot of pulse work, we've done a lot of work trying to get it together, but I was just trying to think, how do we do it? And then I realized, here is the power of a sectional. Because of course we have got 30 drums here. And it is pretty loud when we put 30 kids all together. And I realized when they were drumming, a lot of these children couldn't actually hear the sound of their own drum. And even though they knew they might be moving their hands at the right kind of time, they couldn't really hear the sound of their own drum. So it was hard for them to tell if they were actually playing in time together. So, power of a sectional, we broke it down. And I said, right, just the 5 children sitting over there, let's hear what you play and sound like. And of course, when you do that, you then get this kind of peer pressure with it as well within the class. It's a safe environment, but that's why I always do with sort of minimum 5 children together. 5 is a great number. If you do less than that, it's very exposing for the children to be able to play. So 5 children play, the rest of the class listen. Those 5 children immediately up their game, because they know the rest of the class is listening. But then they can also really hear much better if they're playing better in time with me, because I've been on the Dunan drums mainly today playing this piece. So they can really hear much better if they're in time. But also they can hear each other better, we can hear them. And then of course you can give some instant feedback saying that was great. And we always try and keep it positive, always say to, let's give them a big round of applause for what they've done so they feel good. But instantly always say, that was great, but here's something perhaps you could do a little bit better as well. And then we work around and did just in groups of 5 all around, so we'd seen all 30 children and they'd all had to go up trying to play it. Then when we put everything all back together again, well, suddenly it was just like really amazing that everyone was playing so much better all together. I was so excited just to hear that. And we had such a great time. We put in the song that goes with Jolly today as well, and they realised, hey, this is a song that's always used for celebrating in West Africa. Before, we've talked about different times that we'd be celebrating here in the UK, of course, coming up to Christmas. We have great things we're celebrating, and we had great fun doing this today. So that's my tip for today. The power of a sectional. Don't always have everyone drumming all the time together. Try and break it down. You're going to get much better rhythmic playing, and they're going to understand much better how they're playing together as well. They're going to hear their drum better as well. Have a great day. Speak soon.